Hey yo, everyone. It's Tazima here, back again with some Battlefield beta action. The full game drops next week, and the wait is really cutting at my roots right now. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk about what I really want to see in the final version of the game, and what I'm really hoping for, and some really just talking about the final version of the game because I'm just so excited, just waiting for it. Just I'm going to the midnight release, and it's gonna be totally awesome. You're gonna have some videos the days they come out. You're gonna have commentaries, and you're gonna have walkthroughs the day the game comes out. It's gonna be awesome. But basically, this gameplay is the gameplay I've gotten throughout the beta, and it's just some random clips that I've gotten throughout the beta, some nice kill feeds, all that nice stuff. Now, basically, what I'm looking for in the Battlefield 3 final version, right off the bat, I'm looking for weapon balance in the game because I know Battlefield Bad Company 2 had weapon balance issues throughout the first year the game came out. They were really fixing the weapons, changing weapon values. This was overpowered, that wasn't powerful enough, changing all that stuff around. Right from the get-go, Battlefield 3, I'm really hoping that I see a lot of weapon balance and that there's no weapon that's really overpowering everything on the battlefield that will make DICE have to change something in the game through a title update, which there is a day one title update, by the way, which is very common nowadays to fix those minor glitches that they have come up and that they have fixed between the time the game went gold and the time the game was released. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the class balancing. I think that the classes were pretty balanced as they were, so I really don't think that they're changing much with that. I know that the final version of the game looks cleaner at least, and that the final version of the game plays a lot better because in the beta, especially in the Xbox 360 version, it was really choppy. The frame rate was really bad, and it just seemed it played very clunkily, I would like to say is a word. But basically, I know I've read a few websites, some websites have gotten their hands on with the final version of the game, and they say that the Xbox version, the console version of the game, is about 50 times better than the beta. They say it plays so much better, and they say that the graphics are better. They say that the frame rate is fixed, that all the glitches falling through the map, all that isn't there anymore. And so I really think that the final version of the game is much more polished because the beta version of the game, as DICE said, was a build about from the beginning of August. So we're seeing about a 3 month, 3 month difference between the final version and the beta build that we all played. Now, another interesting aspect that DICE is implementing is the fact that as you know, the Xbox 360 version of Battlefield 3 comes on two separate discs. And on that second disc, there is an installable content that will freshen up the graphics, make the graphics sharper and better looking if you install it onto your hard drive. So that's never been implemented before in an Xbox game. So I'm looking forward to installing that and seeing how much of a difference. I'll probably do a comparison video before I install it and after I install it, just to show you guys if there is a difference at all and how much of a drastic difference it is. Now, obviously, the graphics do not matter too much to me. It is always a nice perk to have. The way my computer is right now, the graphics would be better on my Xbox than they would on my computer. So that's basically why I'm getting on the Xbox, and also because all my buddies are getting it on the Xbox. We're going to have a great time. The computer does have that 64 multiplayer, and I am so jealous. It's really cutting at my roots so much. Obviously, I'm looking for some awesome map design. Battlefield Bad Company 1, Battlefield 2, and Battlefield Bad Company 2 had some awesome maps in there. They were really great, and the spaces that DICE made were super fantastic. I wasn't terribly impressed with the Operation Metro beta map. It seemed very linear for me for a Battlefield game, so I'm looking forward to seeing what other maps there are. I hope that they open up. I do enjoy the metro, rather the urban environment. I really think that is a great idea. I really think that it should be opened up a little more, and I think that would have a world of possibilities and be really fun. So that's one thing I look for. I'm excited to see how the new Frostbite engine fully works out in its true potential, and of course I'm looking forward to playing around with some vehicles. The Xbox beta did not have any vehicles, so I'm looking forward to getting those vehicles maps, getting in some jets, getting in some tanks, getting in some cars, BTRs, all that kind of stuff, getting my hands on some sweet vehicles, blowing people to pieces with them. That's another huge thing I'm looking forward to because I was not able to get into the beta, and it was one of my favorite parts about Battlefield Bad Company 2 were the vehicle aspect of it. And lastly, and most obviously, I'm looking forward to the fun, the entertainment, and the replayability of the game. Fun is a huge part. If it's not fun, why the heck would I play it? The beta was definitely fun for me, so I am expecting the full game to be fun. It was really entertaining. The multiplayer was a great balance, and I'm really thinking that the vehicles and the bigger maps will be even more entertaining with the destruction and all that. The replayability, I've always had a problem with replayability in the Battlefield games. The Battlefield Bad Company 2 and the Battlefield Bad Company 1, I would play it for such a huge length of time and I would just stop and I would never pick it up again. So I'm really hoping that Battlefield 3 has a bit more replayability than its other two previous games, and that is what I'm looking for in the beta. In this quick video, I just wanted to let my thoughts know because I'm so excited for this game next week. It's going to be totally awesome. If you liked the video, if you're excited, if you're not excited, like the video, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.